Hello, fellow golf enthusiasts. I'm Trent Brady.
My name is Harley Talbot, and we were wondering,
Have you ever walked up to a long par 4 hoping to bomb a long drive?
only to hit a hard slice,
Or have you ever walked up to a long putt needing to sink it for par?
only to come up short and just a little off target?
If so, you're in luck, because today we're going to show you how to break down this hole into 3 different parts.
Driving, iron game,
And putting.
let's get to it. In order to get down a par 4 hole, the first thing you want to do is start with your driver. Now there's 4 components that make up a great drive. Your grip, your stance, your ball placement, and your swing. The first key component to completing a solid drive is your grip. Now there's 2 different ways you can hold a driver. The first is a baseball style grip, in which you do just as that, hold it like a baseball bat. The second would be the interlock grip, and this is when you interlock your pointer finger and your pinky finger in order to get a little bit more control on the driver as you complete your swing.
The second component of hitting a great drive off the tee box is proper ball placement in your stance. Now, typically whenever you place the ball in your stance, you want the driver to fall in line with the back heel of your front foot. Now, the reason for this is the driver is the longest club in the golf bag. So whenever you come back with your swing with the driver, you want to ensure that you won't clip the ground whenever going to hit the ball.
Third component of a successful drive is your aim. Once you have your stance, you want to make sure your feet are lined in the direction in which you would like the ball to swing. If you have trouble doing this, you can always lay down your club in the direction you'd like the ball to go and line up your feet accordingly. Once your feet are lined up, you would like your shoulders to be lined up in the same direction as your feet. This will ensure a clean, straight ball path.
The last main component of hitting a great drive off the tee box is proper swing path. Whenever you line up to the ball, you want to ensure that the club is taken back in a semicircle around your body, bringing the club over your back right shoulder. This is to ensure that the club won't clip the ground when hitting it. Another main component of the swing path is to keep your arms loose and keep your body stable. Alright, after setting yourself up with a perfect driver, the next phase of the game you need to worry about is the iron game. Now, which iron you choose depends on how far your distance is from the hole. Since we have a fairly short distance of 100 yards, I'll be using a sand wedge for this shot. Now, much like the driver, all irons use the interlock grip and you aim just the same. The only difference with the iron is where you put the ball in relation to your stance. In this case, we'll be putting in the middle of our stance since we have a much shorter iron, and the swing path. Much like the driver, we'll use a semicircle swing path. The only difference is with this sand wedge, we'll be coming down much more downward on our swing path since, like I said, the club is much shorter.
Finally, what some people consider the most important part of the golf game, putting. There's three things to remember when putting: your grip, your swing, and reading the greens. When you line up to putt, you want to make sure your feet are almost the same as when you hit your iron or even your driver. It's going to be about shoulder width. Now when you want to swing, you want to use your shoulders to create a pendulum effect to hit the ball straighter than you would with an iron. And lastly, the grip. Most people opt to use a baseball style grip when putting.
Alright, so like Harley was explaining, once you've got your stance and your swing path down with your pendulum of your arms, the next thing you want to worry about is the way the green flows, or what's called reading the green. In this instance, the green has a slight slope that moves from right to left. So whenever you go to putt, you need to take that into account.
Well guys, there you have it.
We've taken you through each phase of the hole.
Told you how to properly set up the ball, grip the club, swing the club, and aim for a perfect shot.
And we're confident that next time you walk up to the tee box on a long par 4, that you can take on that hole knowing you have all the knowledge you need to conquer it.
Thank you for choosing to learn with us.
And good luck on your next game.